welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make 3 different types of DIY squishies. Also, if you haven't already noticed, I'm going to be showing my face more in my YouTube videos. Keep watching this video if you want to know how to make these paper squishies, these slow rising squishies, and even this dough squishy. So let's get right into the video. The first thing you'll need is a napkin. You could also use a tissue. And this is what you're gonna draw on to make your squishy. You wanna draw something that's a circle, so I think I'm gonna do an orange. First, I'm gonna trace it out with a pencil. And once you have your design all drawn out on your napkin, you're gonna get some stuffing. You can usually buy stuffing at the store or you can get it out of stuffed animals. And you're gonna flip the napkin onto the back side. Put as much stuffing as you want in the middle. Make sure it's pretty bunched up so that it doesn't separate. And then just fold the napkin around the stuffing just like this. Try to make it form into a little circle so that just your drawing is showing. Once your squishy is in the right position, you're gonna tape the backside so that all these napkins stay folded. Once it's taped, it should look something like this. We only have one more step till we finish this squishy. And for the last step, you're gonna get some clear saran wrap, cut enough to go around your squishy. And you're just gonna put the saran wrap on top of the squishy and wrap it around it. Try to seal it so that there's no air left inside. See how this has a little air inside? You want to try to squeeze all of that out before we tape the squishy. So now that I have all the air out, I'm going to tape the back. I'm going to do an extra piece just to make sure it's shut. And guys, the first squishy is finally done. This is definitely my new favorite squishy to make. It's the most slow rising out of all of the squishies. And I love the sound it makes. And here's some of the other ones I made yesterday. I made these on my TikTok. This is a super cute little Hello Kitty one. And then I also made this little watermelon. This one's super slow rising. And that's how to make this first version of paper squishies. Stay tuned to the rest of the video to see the other 2 types. Next, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make these super easy and cool paper squishies. For paper squishies, you're going to want to get a piece of paper and then you're going to want to choose your design. I chose this jet puffed marshmallow bag design, so let's start coloring. I'm going to fold my paper in half so that there's a front and a back side to my paper squishy. And now that my design's all outlined, I'm going to color it in with some markers. Now that I've finished my drawing, I'm going to cut it out, and since it's folded in half, it'll make 2 sides, so just make sure you have 2 parts. Here's what it should look like when both of the sides are cut out. And next, we're going to get some tape and we're going to laminate it. Basically, put both pieces on the table and then tape over them. Once they're covered in tape, you can peel them off the table. And now I'm just going to fold it over like this so that all the sides stick together. And now that all the tape is folded over, there should be no edges open, and if there is, you can just tape them shut. I'm going to cut open this side so that I can stuff it with stuffing. Now that the paper squishy has an opening, let's stuff it. You're going to need a lot of stuffing because the more you put, the squishier the squishy is. Once it looks completely full, we're going to tape the top shut. And now the paper squishy is finished. This is probably the easiest way to make a paper squishy. And now let's move on to the last type of paper squishy I'm going to make for you guys. The last squishy is this super easy and cool dough squishy. You're gonna need a bowl and a spoon, some cornstarch, and some conditioner. First, you're gonna get your cornstarch and add it into the bowl. I don't do measurements for this, I kind of just guess. So after you add your cornstarch into your bowl, it's about half a cup. You're gonna get some conditioner and just add it in slowly until it forms kind of like a dough texture. Keep mixing and adding until it forms the right texture. Once it's ready, the texture should be kind of like this. It can be a little sticky since we're going to put something around it. This one's super easy. All you have to do is wrap that mixture in some clear saran wrap. Get a pretty good amount so that none of the slime falls out, probably about this much. We're just gonna place this right on the table and get your dough and put it right in the middle. And then just wrap the saran wrap around the dough. And you want to fold this nicely so that none of the dough gets out. And I'm going to tape the back to secure it shut. And now this squishy is done. It kind of looks like one of those super slow rising bread squishies. This one is so squishy. I definitely rate this squishy a 10 out of 10. And that's how to make 3 different types of DIY squishies. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys want to see some more DIY craft tutorials. Bye guys!